Sabowski for EA Sports. Welcome to the Windy City. I absolutely love it here in Chicago. Great hockey atmosphere, and the Hawks are ready to take to the ice. Both teams seem ready, and they're about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Blackhawks start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Passes it over to Nyes. Here's a blast. Oh, comes up with a stop.
It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off.
Takes the puck at the point. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Chicago's got the puck. Cutting to the front of the net. Great reach with the poke check. On the backhand. There's a great glove save by Wall.
Whether you're a player or a goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Myers has it in the defensive end. Passes over to Waugh. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Here they come on the attack. Uses the force on that hit. Look out, here they come on the attack. And a solid stop on the play there. Oh, and another save.
He does a great job being such a position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Chicago's taking possession in their own end. Scores! Max Domi!
Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
The Leafs strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
Handles the pass. Puts it just wide of the net. Takes that pass back at the point. And he's got that one. And he gives it over to Mikheyev. Gives him a choke with that hit. Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. Handles the puck. Domi stick handling in his own zone. Quick shot. Comes up with the stop.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Leafs have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. Dickinson's won the draw here in their own zone. Picked up along the boards by Vlasic. Oh, complete explosion on that physical hit. Slides into Nyes. Aims the zone along the right wall. From point blank. Denies him in close.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Levels him with the hit. The Blackhawks gain possession. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
Soderblom's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
The Leafs wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. And they win that neutral zone draw. Pass across to Machelli. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And now it's over to Bertuzzi. Puts it in net, and not much on that one. Quick feed to Tanev. Scooped up along the wall by Tavares. He carries the puck up along the wing. Tavares is on the attack. And that one's stopped.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net.
The Leafs will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Well, that's a tough penalty to take at the end of a period, and it's all about the PK unit now. They've got to kill the time off, get to the intermission where they can reset.
The Blackhawks will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Chicago's won the opening draw, and their power play rolls on. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play. He comes up with the puck. And he denied that opportunity. Taken along the wall by McCabe. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. The Leafs have it from the corner. Here he is on the redirect. Nice save off the tender's pad. Donato's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a short pass to Burakovsky. The Blackhawks have it against the wall. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Tosses it to Lorentz. Slides the puck over. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Chicago's in now. Slides the puck over to Lorentz. Scrum along the wall. And it's broken up with a stick in front. Woll's going to elect to just hang on for a whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
Guas ready for the try as they continue to be shorthanded here. They win the faceoff here in their own end to take possession. Myers carries the puck in his own zone. Dishes it to Watt. Takes the feed from the left side. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Soderblom. And the PK unit gets it done, preserving the 1-goal lead.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one, and that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Foligno's lugging the puck. Makes some space. Great extension on his part to poke it away. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And off the draw, they win possession.
so much time and practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
With the stop. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Leafs are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Hammers a shot, just wide. Picked up along the wall by Grizzly. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again. I'm not sure if he was ready for that hit, James, because he went down in a hurry, and it was hard. Now he's laboring. He's really struggling to get back to the bench where the trainers are waiting for him.
Oh, he denies him again. Incredible goaltending.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
And that's blocked away. Chicago's got possession of the puck. The Leafs going to work on offense. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck. What a hit against the wall. Tremendous use of the body on the play. Great pass from off the right side. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Key rules of the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on the swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit.
Here in the back half of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Good job tangling up his opponent here. And he takes the feed. Sent into the offensive zone. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. Grabbed along the boards by Ekman Larsson. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Moves it to Ekman Larsson. Oh, what a stop with the kick save. Back-to-back saves there.
Soderblom's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to, really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
And now he moves it to Myers. Takes a shot, and it comes up with the save.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Leafs continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. The Blackhawks come up with a defensive zone draw. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Toronto's got the puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Leafs win it in the defensive zone. Picked off in the offensive end. Teed up and the stick collapses.
Well, in good position there for that one-timer, and as he bears down to that bottom end, boom, it explodes.
The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. And this one's underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Blackhawks have done a lot of things well through 40 minutes of play, James. There's no need to panic. I mean, they've owned possession time here. It's just a matter of converting on their opportunities.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a play. Makes his presence known on the ice. Shot along the wall. Denies him on the slapper. Taken by Burakovsky. Enters the offensive zone from the left. And he makes the save. Here's a shot. Denied. Lovely defensive effort. And he takes the feed. There's an injection of energy with that hit. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Burakovsky's got it against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Carlo. Slides the puck ahead to Donato. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a great A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Loses the coverage there. And he sidesteps the check there. Turns that one away. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Toronto's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Donato's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. And they cough it up at center.
The Leafs are in a tight game. They've got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Quick pass to Myers. They've got numbers. Robertson's going to play it to the corner. Denies him with the pass. And he fights off another save.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
Receives the pass. On the attack, they come down the right wing. The Leafs have it behind the net. Quick feed to Tavares. Puts it on now. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Soderblom. Picked up along the boards by Ekman Larson. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, he had a beat, but it goes off the inside post. The Flames are in the on-deck circle on the schedule, and I'll tell you what, it's a big game for both teams coming up, and that'll be a good one. I hope you'll be there. You know we will. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Passes the puck over to Chel.
McCabe's going to have to...
Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. Well, this is just a fabulous shot. When you're in that high slot area, you know that you're going to be close upon quickly, so you got to have a quick release. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the accuracy. If it's quick and it's on, you're going to score.
The Leafs continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the brokenness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice. It's been real fun to watch.
Shuts him down. Blaze got it in the defensive end. The Leafs will play it against the boards. Handles it along the blue line. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Scores! Look who's on the board! That's his first of the year!
Well, this is a north-south play. It's as if he's acting like the big rig, driving towards the net, and the defender cannot get a stick on the puck because of the way he's shielding and protecting it with his body, and then he finishes it when he gets to the crease.
Toronto's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it as they feel like they're contributing.
Shot! goes in transition. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. The Leafs looking against the half wall. The Blackhawks grab possession to the puck. Here's a short pass to Bertuzzi. Oh, look at this. Scooped up along the wall by Burakovsky. Great save by the Tendy on the wraparound.
Well, you gotta have a strong push if you want to be able to go post to post, kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
That's all she wrote from this one. Well, if there was ever a team that needed a win, it was this one tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, they played to their strengths finally, James, and it was a full 60, and it was consistent. It's the reason they got the W, but now they're going to have to layer it and find ways to build energy and momentum off of this win.
The streak finally ends. Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. See ya.